Can you try? Oh,
There we
there we
go.
go.
Okay.
It's recording. Yes.
Cool,
Cool.
cool, awesome, sweet. So we're going through a few examples of how to classify. So the first thing is that well, there is a kind of issue where if it's a new enough table, the spec will fail if we classify it as GitLab main cell.
Okay.
So that's pretty annoying. Uh, because they don't have sharding keys, so it's almost like an all-in-one thing, which is very annoying. So we'll ignore those for now because this is not a lot. But if we pick from
Okay.
this list, which is an order table, I think we can do that. So let's pick the clusters table, for example. Um, is this big enough, by the way? Can you see the
Yes.
what?
I
Okay,
can see, but for the
cool.
recording purpose, maybe making it better is a good idea too. Yeah.
Sweet. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So the clusters table, we can see the schema, clusters table.
Hmm. Yep.
It has a user ID.
Hmm.
Um, but it also has, well, it doesn't have a project ID. So this is pretty annoying. But we know, I know because I chatted with Tiger on this. It definitely contains customer data. Uh,
Okay.
but it's got three layers. You can create a cluster on the project level, the group level, and the instance level. So it's those that three. So it's really project group organization. So this can be GitLab main cell. So we can just do this now and then remove the exam
Hmm.
from sharding. Uh, and then we're done. So that's easy.
Yeah.
And then we can run the sharding key spec in theory, and that should pass. Oops.
I see. I'm wondering about why this was set to exempt.
It was exempt because we thought that we could remove it by 18.0,
Hmm.
but it turns out that there were still users using it, so we couldn't remove it.
I see.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that is why.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. I thought that the decision wasn't made on this one or something, but yeah, that makes
no,
sense.
no, yeah, yeah. Since
Hmm.
yeah, so and then the actual data on it is not like a empty table, so we really do should classify this instead of
Yeah,
making
makes
exam.
sense.
Yeah, so that should pass. And then we should pick another example. Maybe like this one. Let's use a preference that might be useful. Oh, I have it open here. Okay, cool. So this is definitely customer data because a
Hmm.
customer has imported that. So look at the definition. Um, so it's got in among not now things, it's got list ID and user ID, right?
Hmm.
Uh, so as you say, we have a preference to GitLab main cell. So I would actually do GitLab main cell in this case and ask them to create a new column for this. Say because the list, what is list? The list is probably a project related thing, right?
Hmm.
So if we go to here, belongs to the list. Eh? What is a list? App models list. Ooh,
Yeah.
uh, there we go. So db dot list. Okay. Yeah, it probably should have the same sharding key like this, honestly.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it belongs to lists,
Yeah,
right?
because it belongs to list. That'll be
Hmm.
my first preference. Because the alternative is that we do GitLab main user, in which case then the sharding key will be user. But it it's sort of secondary, right? Um, yes, we had a user ID here, but then yeah, but then the if the list doesn't exist, then there's no point of the user existing. So yeah, but either way, this is possible. So it's a choice for them, for the team to do it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So so that's another one. But so if we can open like draft merge request for the team, that'll be good for these things. But just for the classification, the sharding key they'll still need to edit themselves. What's another one? User agent details is a good one. It's probably a clearer case of users. No, there's no user.
Doesn't even have a user ID.
Yeah, it's just user agent. Oh, it's just requests. That's
It's not
interesting.
even a foreign key.
Yeah, it's a polymorphic key. What? Okay, it's
Yeah,
not clear at all. DB dot user agent details. Hmm, interesting. Okay, this what's the what's the belongs? What's the polymorphic? Ay 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 ay. Don't know.
Mhm.
Okay, it passed. So that one's good. So so that one we can just submit there and then ask the team to merge it, for example.
Yeah, it's good.
I am curious what user agent detail is. User agent detail. It is used for what? Spammable. Oh, it's used for spammable. So it's used for many different things. Interesting. So it's not really customer data, it's machine generated data. So
Yeah, I think so.
one possible thing is maybe it's a
Something like a browser, maybe,
yeah, I mean it could be
or OS, maybe.
yeah. But the one possible option is that because this is related to the spam thing, it's
Mhm.
like a spam service which is localized to a cell. So one possible schema is GitLab main cell local, which means that we don't need to move any of these details over
Mhm.
for that all. But that's one option. So that's not as clear. I was looking for a user one, maybe user statistics, I hope. Nope, that's not the data. That's also not good. That's also pretty high. Let's look here. Oh, okay, user audit events is much more clearer. Cool. So this is a
User
user
ID.
audit event, and it's got a user ID node now. It's related to all
Mhm.
audit events related to user, so that's pretty easy. We can, uh, yeah, just set that as GitLab main user, right?
Yeah.
Sharding key, sharding key, user ID, users.
So to clarify, I think the the tables that are really close to users, we should use a main user. Otherwise, it's preferable to use a main cell.
Main cell, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So okay. So those are the two things. And then there's another case where um it's the static data. I think we
Mhm.
need so all the tables in this epic, sub-epic, about nine of them, I think. Yes. Oh no, five of them. So those ones I think they need to remain in GitLab main because they're not really customer data. So they can't be in
Okay.
GitLab main cell or GitLab main user. But then the question is, should we just leave them in main and just have this noise? Or should we kind of create like a special GitLab main static thing? I would prefer to create a GitLab main static thing potentially, but yeah,
So
there
like an exception schema kind of.
yeah.
I see.
And then we say
Yeah, the worry I'll get for that will be like getting abused. Like people will just like,
people is add new stuff to
yeah,
it as well. Yeah, that's the other thing as well.
yeah,
So we definitely need to kind of add some protection to it too.
right.
Yeah, add some enforcement, kind of like, okay, if it's in this schema, it needs to be this criteria. It can't have, yeah, things. It can't have a ID column, for example. It needs to be truly static. I don't know. So that's something to think about. But we can't like leave stuff in GitLab main. if there's so many.
Yeah.
If it's the only five of this is GitLab main, I'm happy. But if there's so many others, then maybe not. Okay, maybe this is something we do the last, right? So
I thought the ones that we're going to convert to hard coded are the cluster wide ones.
no,
No?
some of the cluster white ones, yes, yes. But there's
Okay, I
others.
see.
There's others like OAuth applications used to be
Hmm.
cluster wide, but really is a
Hmm.
GitLab main cell because it contains customer data. Uh,
Okay.
but only Yeah, so only five is converted to static. The other cluster wide things, the other 40, 40, 49 minus five, yeah, the other 44 tables that used to be cluster wide needs to be
Hmm.
converted. It needs to be classified as something else. Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
see.
yeah,
So those are pending decisions too.
yes, yes.
I see.
So those exist in this list as well. So all of applications, I think is one of them. Yeah, there we go. This used to be cluster
Oh,
wide.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
this used to be cluster wide. This used to be cluster wide. Yeah. So we need to kind of go through each of those yes, potentially. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but this one's static, right? This four. That's I mentioned. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. Do you think this is something that you could help with?
Um, so we make the draft and we raise it to the owning team for review. Is that
Yeah,
what's gonna happen?
yeah,
I see.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
But still you need
maybe
to add a
maybe
sharding
it's
key. But yeah.
yeah, yeah, okay. I'll just propose the sharding key to them and have them look at it, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, I think that's should we create an epic or I think an issue it's more suitable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's create issue for that one.
Yeah, for this. Like we'll just have the list so we can track this better.
Hmm. Yeah. Can you create that issue? I think we
Yeah,
can.
sure. Just paste the list and the outlet
Cool.
in
Stop.
in our maybe in our meeting